Hi, Lou Pulsfer here to talk briefly about a difference that some people may not even perceive, but is certainly there in how you make a level or adventure. And that's, are you doing typical quests or are you doing missions? The question is, what matters? Quests are often so simple in computer role-playing games. Go fetch, kill a bunch of something or other, etc. They seem almost inconsequential, certainly to the overall story arc of the game. Missions, if I can adopt a word, are consequential. They matter. They're not just busy work. Now, Jeff Howard wrote a book about quests, but it's a very serious book, and he defines a quest as a journey across a symbolic, fantastic landscape in which a protagonist or player collects objects and talks to characters in order to overcome challenges and achieve a meaningful goal, unquote. But it's rarely meaningful in video games. So many quests are busy work. So I want to contrast quests that are missions, which is more or less what Howard is defining. A mission can make a difference in the success or failure of the entire enterprise. In effect, we're edging into the territory of player agency. That is, whether we let players choose to do things that make a difference to overall outcomes. So the difference is not that you complete the quest, it's what you do during the quest, or during the mission in this case. If your adventure is a story that players must follow, you've taken agency away from them. Is that really what you want to do? Well, it is common in video games, not so common in the tabletop. A mission also has a mini plot of its own, as opposed to so many quests that are just go do this with no frills and no thrills. But the players are not required to follow the plot. It's freedom to do something different that makes the difference. Kind of like free will versus determinism. So let the players decide how to succeed as opposed to telling them what to do step by step. Let them be autonomous. Don't hold their hands. Once again, free will rather than determinism. Now, in the changing game market, if you want to reach a very broad segment, you may have to abandon agency. You may have to hold the hand figuratively of the player at every minute. But if you're catering to serious gamers, they neither want nor need that. They want control. It's all about control. So I could say missions are for adults, quests are for kids, but your mileage may vary. Thanks for listening.